Hi, every place that handles food, they need a fridge. Of course, every chef would like to have a walk-in cool room, but, well, there's never enough space for it. So the next best thing is a double fridge from Royal Catering, just like the one I have here. So let me just go over a few technical details. It works with 480 watts. All you have to do to plug it in is just normal wall socket and off you go. It has 810 liters capacity, but before I show you how 810 liters looks like, let me just go over a couple of other things. Well, first of all, remember the whole mechanism is on the top. So make sure not to place anything on top of the fridge. It's not like your normal house fridge, all right? So it needs to be nicely ventilated, otherwise it will overheat. The display is on the top here. So you have a main on and off switch, and then you have a display that shows the current temperature. Of course, you can change the temperature. The temperature range on this one is -2 to 8 degrees. You can change it by pressing the set button, holding it for a while. When you see the C symbol flashing, then you can change the temperature with those arrows. So as I said, you can go to -2 up to +8 degrees Celsius. So in order to memorize it, just press the set button again. It will flash a couple of times and the temperature will be memorized. So that's about it. So it's quite easy. To check the temperature, the set temperature, just promptly press the set button. That will show you whatever the fridge is set on. All right, of course the fridge will have an automated defrost cycle, but you can manually defrost it by pressing the defrost button. So it takes a while, so I won't show it to you, but everything you will find in the instruction manual included. All right, so let me just show you the insides. There you go. That's how 810 liters look like. So quite spacious. You have 6 shelves in total, so you have 8 spaces to put your products on. Very important thing is the fans that are on the top. So these fans will make sure that the temperature stays equal on all 4 levels. One thing to remember is there is a marking just right there that shows you how high the products on your top shelf should stay. Well, it shouldn't go above the line, otherwise, well, it will prevent this circulation from happening. But that's just a basic setup of what you can do. As you can see, there's some zip ties on those shelves, and this is actually for transport purposes, just so the shelves won't rattle around. Of course, if you cut the zip ties, you can change the height for the shelves. It's a very simple rail system. So basically, you just take the shelves out, they click in those little slots, and this is actually an advice from me. That's what I do in my kitchens, always. I always secure those shelves in the, well, I always fix the shelves on a particular height, especially when I have something really important on that shelf, because it does accidentally happen from time to time that someone knocks the shelf or, you know, just pushes it and everything will fall down and cause a huge mess, which is not great at all. All right, so one more thing to remember. Well, the doors have a magnetized rubber seal. So when you shut them, they will nicely keep the temperature inside. And there's one remark there to remember. When you close the door, the fans will start working. If you hear the suction noise, well, a vacuum is being created inside. So before you open the door, you have to wait for about 10 seconds. Otherwise, you may rip that seal off. So that's an advice from me as well. All right, I did gather some questions of the internet. Frequently asked of this fridge. First one of which is how loud it is. It's 47 decibels. For anyone who doesn't know how much 47 decibels are, well, it's just a very discreet humming noise coming from the back. It's basically more quiet than some desktop devices that I know. So 47 decibels makes it quite quiet. It's very important, especially if you have to work next to it for the whole day. All right, second question is about the safety option. As you can see, there are 2 keys, well actually 2 locks above each door, so you can close each door individually. To make the fridge be locked like completely, you have to lock both, of course. One thing to remember, Yeah, so these doors will stay locked overnight. And in the set, you're getting actually 4 keys, which is a great feature because these tend to get lost very quickly. So it's great to have 4 spares. One more question is about freezing. If you can set this fridge for freezing. Of course, you can set the temperature for -2, but it is not a freezer. It's rather a very efficient chiller or a fridge. So you shouldn't be freezing anything in it. A proper temperature for freezing is -14 to -20 degrees. So it's more like a fridge or a cool room. All right, so that's about it. I hope I answered all your questions. I thank you guys very much for watching, and I see you next time.